Hello, I'm Fred Ainsley of Destination Sound Group, distribution for LampizatOr, and I am here with Fikusz. He's actually with us at the Pacific AudioFest 2020. We are actually having a pretty wonderful show so far. We're debuting the new statement piece, the Horizon DAC, in a couple of rooms actually. Right now we are in the Acora room, Acora Acoustics, and we've been having a fabulous day one. Lukssz, how are you doing? Are you pretty happy with what you're seeing so far?
Yeah, Fred, thank you for inviting me to attend the show. And just probably 2 months ago, we were not even sure if we're gonna make it, and now it turns out to be our like one of the best shows we ever had.
Absolutely.
The big ballrooms, fantastic partners, fantastic sound. Like what more could we ask for?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's these rooms have been actually they were a challenge at first, but with quality partners, we really persevered and got through it. Things are sounding pretty good. So, what are your thoughts as far as the actually hearing your baby in a couple of statement systems like with these Acora speakers?
Yeah, it's pretty significant that our main room partners in this show didn't have a chance to play with the DAC beforehand. So they pretty much trusted us that the DAC will perform. And here at the show, we heard the whole system, meaning the room, the speakers, amplification, for the first time. And there were like no issues. Everything instantly clicked into place. And each room being different and each system being different, but they all had a common ingredient, the DAC, which made them sound, I think, pretty damn well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely a synergy between these people who've chosen to have as partners, and just fantastic products with similar philosophies behind their design, which is really something special. So, well, at this point, this is the second show, second, that we are, no, third actually at this point, that we are having the Horizon at, and feedback has been, well, you tell me, what have you heard in the hallways?
Yeah, I heard a lot of good words from important people, people who I really know. They know what they are saying, and they have no reason to sugarcoat things. They like these rooms, and some people were surprised that we were in so many rooms, and they said, "Oh, I love this room, but also you actually were in the other one."
Yeah.
So everywhere I go, it's good.
wildfire.
It's good sound.
Yeah.
So I think it's ultimate pleasure of a businessman like me and you to achieve goals of really seeing people satisfaction, also helping our room partners to achieve overall good sound. And maybe we heard some rumors, we heard through the grapevine that there will be awards coming. Some people from the
Some people
reviewer
are noted. Yeah.
reviewer group were really sharing their praise privately.
Yeah.
So we can't say anything, but we keep fingers crossed that there will be awards for the best sound of the show or best sound of the given category. I think we couldn't do better than this at this show.
Yeah, and it's I've got to say it's been a heck of a ride. I mean, we started these things in 2013, and just seeing the progression, seeing the penetration, seeing the transition from some of the more budget-conscious rooms to absolute statement rooms like we've got here in Acora. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it was gradual. It didn't happen overnight, and it was hard work from your side. My team back in Poland supporting us, preparing everything as I travel and I can be in the office. I always feel support from my team, and in the end, we are reliable partners for our room partners because we never do our own room. It always has to be done in the with the support of adjacent businesses, being speakers, amplifiers, cables, and I think we've gained some reputation.
Right, and I think that's really been a virtue because it allows us to be very selective as to who we work with, but to really solidify some of these alliances with some other great products, which is just, it's been.
Yeah, I've heard of Acora for the first time in Florida just 6 months ago.
Oh, and they had that big room. It was
And
fantastic.
I go to this room and I go, wow, I wish I could play with these people one day. I wish I could be part of this. And then boom, 6 months later, we play together, and I think it tells you something.
Yeah, definitely. Val was goodly enough to play me some Hugh Masekela at that Florida show in their room when they had a little bit of a lull, and it was pretty phenomenal. He had my full attention back then. But yeah.
Yeah, going from shows to business. Your business is predominantly presenting, selling, and marketing LampizatOr in the United States. How do you feel about our policy so far? That we offer some kind of trade-in policy, allowing people who have our products to trade in with very little or zero loss. So the value will be kept as a value of gold. That was my initial idea, that our top-of-the-line products should never lose value and never be running around eBay. You've been in touch with customers. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel very good about it. It's one of the things that I really instill when I'm creating a new relationship. I let them know about how we kind of handle our ecosystem, how we take people, first of all, the trade-in program, just to say a little bit about it. The way we've done it thus far with our traditional products, we'll take 1% depreciation per month that a product has been out. So if you've got something that's a year old, you're only losing 12% on it. There's no need to throw anything on AudioGone or eBay or anything like that. We take it back and we will allow you to take the next step or the next couple of steps within our level. With our statement products, like what we did when the Horizon just dropped, we've actually been giving our prior statement owners, the Pacific and the Golden Gate specifically, 100% trading credit, so that they've had the opportunity to basically have their entire investment go towards their next piece, and that's been a great transitional step. That's allowed a lot of my guys who would probably have moved anyway to the Horizon to make that step just a little bit earlier, and that's been great because we've gotten the initial feedback, which really allowed you to validate what you've thought you've heard. It's basically affirmed what we knew about the product already. And my guys love it. It's a way to keep guys within the ecosystem happy, and we keep the family going.
Yes. From our side, we think about customers are people who invest in music, who want to listen to the music. It's all about music, all about their free time spent in the room, etc., etc. But we cannot forget that for some people it's an investment or expenditure that they are looking to recover eventually. So people say, okay, I'm going to buy this expensive piece of equipment. It's a nice toy, but what if in 2 years there will be something better, or I find myself bored with it, or whatever reason? Will I be able to ever sell it, or is it like a sunk cost?
Right.
So our message is it's even better than a good selling product that you could easily sell on eBay. You don't need to go to eBay. You don't need to risk bad transaction
or anything like that.
or depreciation. You just come back to us. We take care of you. We do all the logistics. We do all the paperwork for you. We do the shipping organization, and then you just wait for your new product to come in. And even occasionally we allow people to keep the old product until the new one arrives,
Right.
So there is no downtime.
Exactly.
And I had really, really very good feedback from those people. They say that this is generous, that nobody or almost nobody does it. And for me, it's a pleasure to see people happy, and the old products are coming back to the factory, and we are able to refurbish them, open them, clean the dust, check all the connections, check the tubes, test everything, and it's going back to the second-hand market almost as new, with new warranty,
CPO,
new
basically.
packing, Everything is cleaned, and if there is a scratch, of course, that scratch may be worth $10,000 of lower price versus a new product, but it's only a minor scratch. We're trying to polish it, we're trying to fix it, but the new owner should be as happy as if he bought a new product.
Right.
So we are trying also to please people who can't afford the expenditure of the new manufacturer price.
Right. Absolutely. Not everyone can necessarily jump straight to the flagship product or the whatever's current, but just the fact that we offer these avenues to get into the Lampy family has been something that's I've gotten tremendous feedback from. I like to think I have my ear to the ground in this industry, and I'm not really aware of anyone else that's offering anything even similar to that trade-in program. So it's, for my guys, I'm very happy that we have that in place. And,
Yeah, having said that, we can't keep it forever.
obviously.
I mean, there was a window of opportunity, and we tried to extend till mid-year, and mid-year is like roughly where we are now.
Mhm.
And I don't think we'll close it tomorrow, but we are planning to close it after vacation. So we think that whoever had the Pacific and heard about the Horizon, or maybe somebody had a Golden Gate or Golden Atlantic, those people probably made up their mind by now, or they are just about to jump in.
I'll call to action.
And if they don't, I'm sorry, but the majority
The opportunity was
of
there.
people, yes, a majority of people took advantage of that, and we are very happy. So enjoy this program while it lasts, and then we will see how it goes. If people will be screaming at us, I think we might extend it for another couple of weeks, but no longer. And then we will focus on making new customers and new DACs, and then expanding our customer base, not only
Not resurfacing.
yeah,
but actually
reservicing
growing
the
Lampy
existing
family.
customer base.
Mhm.
And I think it will be much easier having these shows and having exposure to new people, to people who maybe even never heard about us.
Absolutely.
They come here and they say, well, this is the best sound of the show. Like, what is contributing to this best sound? First thing they see is speakers, obviously, and then they pay attention to the details in the corner. So we have VAC amplification, amazing Orender server, and the DAC, and I think the dual Nixie already is attracting attention because it's the unique feature.
Very hard to miss that.
Yes.